I have been wearing the same sweatpants for a year now, and I'm going to continue to do so. Those are the pants you can see. I had blacks in two colors: black, blue, red, and gray. Those are the sweatpants. Those are the pants I have been wearing every single day for a year, and I'm going to continue to do so. And in this video, I'm going to show you the life lessons I have learned from just choosing to wear the same pants every single day. Number one, a lot of people attach their identity or they attach who they are depending on the type of brand or the type of clothing they wear, which in my case I don't do, because I have experienced it. I have seen people who feel less, people who feel unworthy, people who feel useless just because they are not wearing some brand pants, they are not wearing some Gucci, some Nike, some Adidas, anything that has brand. As you can see, those sweatpants are blank from Walmart. You can see it. I think I got them from each for $10. Pretty comfortable, pretty clean. I love them, right? But you're gonna people. Some people cannot don't feel okay wearing something like this. They feel the need that it has to be something that said Gucci, Balenciaga, Nike, Adidas, Louis Vuitton. They want to wear something with a brand because that's how they feel powerful. That's how they feel useful. And I'm like, wow. So you think that if you are not wearing Nike or Gucci, you ain't good enough. And then people ask, oh, why am I unhappy? Why am I depressed? Why do I feel empty? Well, you are attaching your identity to things that got nothing to do with you. And how many people you know them, is gonna spend all their money into clothing, but they spend none into the education, none into eating healthy. Me, the time I was spending wearing the same clothing, all the money I could have possibly made, all that money went into me investing in myself, me investing into eating healthy, getting vegetable, fruit, drinking water. Instead of spending money on clothing, I spend money on my well-being. And because regardless of what I wear, my worth, my potential, my value, my identity is not attached with the clothes I wear. And also, second thing I noticed is that people dress up to impress. People dress to have other people's attention or to feel part of a group or to feel part of a certain category, right? Me, when I wear this to go to class. If I have any event, a ceremony, I will wear this. But then I look around, I'm like, wow, those people are dressed because in my mind, I'm like, oh, they dressing like that because they want to dress like that, right? Because they choose to, and not because of other people. But for my surprise, I was wrong. I was in a table, right? We were eating, but if people were in their phone. But when I'm eating, I'm not on my phone. If I check my phone, it's just to check if my family has texted me with any emergency. But if not, I'm gonna have my phone upside down the table. I'm gonna focus on eating. And if I'm eating with people, I'm gonna focus on, I don't know, people who are around me. If we can have a conversation. They were on the phone, and then one of the girls said something like, "Oh, I should have not wear this shirt. It doesn't look as fancy as the shirt that girl is wearing." I was like, in my mind, I stopped eating. I look at the girl, but I didn't say nothing because I don't judge people. I let people be. But that made me think that how many people buy things, buy clothing just to fit in or just to impress or just to be considered something they are not. This is just clothing. This is material. This does not define your worth. This does not define your value. And if you were to impress, you are going to spend money to buy things that you don't need to impress people that give a damn about you. I continue. Where I since I still wear the same thing, people even got to the point people treated me differently. Some people assume in my school from seeing me wearing the same sweatpants every week, every month, every semester, they assume I was poor. They assume I was miserable. They assume I couldn't afford to buy the clothing, the brand, the Gucci, the Versace, the Prada, the Louis Vuitton. They assume I was poor just based on what I was wearing. But me, myself, I don't consider myself poor. You will never see calling myself poor or broke. People assume I was broke just because I was wearing the same things every day. Do you see how crazy society is? Mind you, the same people, right? Because you know when you are around people, you're gonna hear comments and all of that. And I'm very observant. Even though I can be quiet, but I'm observing my surroundings. I'm paying attention to who am I with, what am I doing, what is this door, what is the exit, what are the things, because I care about my environment. I'm very aware of where I am. The same people that assume I was poor, right? We went to eat because why not? We go eat and then it's time to pay, right? And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay for my food. And then I was paying, I think it was for other two people because they didn't have enough and there was some issues with. I was like, okay, no problem. I can pay for you guys. They were like, I'm like, yeah, why not? And then one of them was like, no, I don't think, Christina, you can pay for the meal. The person gave me a face as of, can you? You are poor. You wear the same things. How can you pay for somebody's meal? Do you even have money? But for their surprise, I was able to pay for my food and I pay for other people's food perfectly. But they were so good to pay for their food. They were like, oh no, if I get dessert, I can afford dessert. If I get 2 drinks, I can afford to have 2 drinks. If I get another side of fries or another side of wings, I'm not gonna be able to afford it. They were dealing. They couldn't even eat what they wanted to eat because they knew the bank account could not afford that. But me, in the other hand, I was perfectly comfortable. I perfectly look at the menu. I didn't check the price. I perfectly look at the menu. I get what I wanted to get. If I wanted a dessert, if I wanted as many drinks as I wanted to, and I get it. And I was able to pay perfectly fine. I didn't check the menu. I wasn't like, oh, I can afford the dessert. Oh, I can afford to get another side of fries. But I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm saying this because me, myself, I work. I invest my time, my energy into bring money into my life. And I earn it. Nobody give it to me from the trees. Nobody, oh, give. There is the money for you for free. No. Every single penny I have sweat for it. I have earned it. And I love it because I prefer to earn things than to depend on somebody to give it to me or to depend on somebody to be like, oh no, here, this is for you for free. No. I want to earn my things. So I was like, wow. I was like, you thought I was broke. You thought I was poor. But I'm here paying for my meal where you can afford to pay your meal. And that is in society. You're going to see a lot of places. People putting money into their clothing. They're going to have the new iPhone. They're going to have the best product. They're going to have the best accessory. They're going to have the newest phone. They're going to have the new everything. But those some people can afford to eat healthy, can afford to support them own selves, can afford to invest in the goals, to invest in them dreams. I'm wearing the same sweatpants because, as I said, I choose to. I love it. I enjoy it. And because every money I have, I prefer to put my money invested into experiences, quality experiences. I prefer to invest my money in my education, invest my money in my ability to create or to make more money. But most people put their money into meaningless things. The things you don't need just because you want to fit in. You want to be, oh my God, you know, the guy, he got the Jordan. Oh my gosh, you look at that girl, she got the new bag, the Louis Vuitton bag. Because that's what you attach your identity. Because you think, because you feel that if you're not wearing something with a brand name, you ain't worthy, you ain't valuable. That's on you. I continue. Something else that I learned, another lesson I learned is that people are willing to go above and beyond just to look good. Just to look good just to have the newest shirt, the newest pants, the newest shoes. But most people aren't capable to go above and beyond for their education, for their mental health, for their ideas, for their business, for eating healthy. Because, for example, most of that people be like complain about prices of healthy food being expensive. But you don't see them complaining about the prices of the Jordans, prices of Nike, prices of the bags they wear, prices of the newest phone. You're gonna go pay for the newest phone, but you can't afford to eat healthy. You can't afford to invest on your own self, on your education. You can't afford on your mental health. Because, and you're gonna see too, and I bet you know them. People who invest tremendous amount of money, energy, and time into looking good. But ask them how much money they spend in their education. Zero. How much money they spend in themself improvement? Zero. They're gonna spend money in looking good, but they would spend no money in thinking good, in feeling good. Which me, I do the complete opposite. I prefer to go above and beyond to educate myself, to eat healthy, to invest in my ideas, to invest in my business, to heal my traumas, to overcome my insecurities. I overall prefer to spend all my time, all my energy, all my money into me, being a better me, for me. But most people know they're gonna go above and beyond. No, I gotta get this pair of shoes. I gotta get these new things. I continue. Another lessons is that the goal is not to look rich. The goal is to actually be rich. But a lot of people want to look rich without being rich. You're going to see people living lifestyles that the bank account cannot even afford. They're going to do the impossible thing just to have that luxury thing, that luxury brand. It's not about looking rich, it's about being rich. If you know deep down yourself, you don't need those pair of shoes, why would you buy it? But also, I think that a lot of our spending habits, money-wise, come from a place of insecurity. That you're not going to buy something because you need it. You're going to buy it because you want it, or you're going to buy it because of how it makes other people see you. It is not about looking rich. It is about actually being rich. Stop trying to look rich if you are not. And spend your time, spend your energy, spend your money, spend your attention into actually being rich. Because if you are rich, you wouldn't need to prove nothing to anyone. Another example is, look at it globally. The people who make millions, trillions, billions, do you see how simple and casual they dress? However, the people who live paycheck to paycheck are the ones who are trying to dress up with the most expensive things. You know, the bling bling, you know, the watches, you know, the expensive clothes, you know, the expensive shoes. You're going to have people that the most expensive things they have on them is their outfit. But for me, it's the opposite. The most expensive thing I have on me is me. Everything I wear, everything I can touch, or everything I have is not more expensive than me, than my mindset. Why? Because I prefer to invest my energy, to invest my money, to invest my time, to invest my attention into me being the expensive thing. My mindset, my energy, my soul, me, myself being the expensive things. But a lot of people are the only thing they have that is expensive on them is themselves. I'm sorry, it's the outfit. It's gonna be the watch, right? But that's not how it is. I'm gonna say it again. It is about being rich and not looking rich. I continue. And another lesson is that people judge you. Unfortunately, at least I don't do that, because I said I remove myself from judging others. And whenever I caught myself judging somebody, I stop myself and start judging myself. Yeah, that's how disciplined I am with myself. People are gonna judge you based on how they see you, right? Based on what you wear, based on the places you go, basically from your outfit. Somebody gonna tell, no, this person is broke, or this person is rich, or this person is happy, or this person is negative, or this person is miserable, or this person is not. Why? Because unfortunately, first impression count. But me, I think that's an ego thing as well. Dress up to be accepted in certain groups. If I have to dress in a certain way for you to accept me, I don't want to be in your circle. I don't want to be in your life. As simple as that. I continue. Another lesson I learned is that people go broke trying to look rich instead of going broke by actually being rich. Oh, yeah. People, I'm going to say it again, people go broke trying to look rich instead of going broke by trying to actually be rich. What I mean by that, let me give examples. If your goal is to be rich, right, you can choose to live as cheap as you can. You can choose to live below your expenses. It's not that you are broke. It's that you are investing the money or the little resources you have to multiply the amount of money you're going to have in the future. I continue. My clothes does not affect my bank account. My clothes does not affect my worth, my value, my potential. I have been wearing the same sweatpants every day, and I'm still going to choose to do so because my clothing does not define my worth. Regardless, if I wear this every day, I'm still powerful, I'm still worthy, I'm still valuable, I'm still successful because the clothes I wear does not define me, does not define me. Which is a lot of people are defining your identity based on the clothes you wear. And also, you're gonna spend your money into wearing somebody's brand, right? You're gonna have here, oh, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Nike. Oh, are you Gucci? Are you Louis Vuitton? Are you Nike? And also, by you wearing those expensive brands or those brands, you are making somebody else money because that's free promotion. But me, by wearing this, who am I promoting? There is no brand over here. I'm promoting myself in the other side. For example, I wear my bracelet every day because it's my brand. I wear it every day because I represent myself and because I identify myself as myself and because I did not use other people's brand to feel worthy, to feel powerful, or to feel useful because I already know I am. You're going to spend money on those expensive brands. Do you need it? The answer is no. Do you want it? The answer is yes. Because the difference between a need and a want is that you cannot survive without the need. But you can perfectly survive without the want. You can be perfectly okay without wearing no Gucci, no Versace, no Nike, no Adidas, no nothing. You can perfectly good without nothing, no expensive clothes. You can be perfectly good. Oh, yes. You can be perfectly good. I have been wearing this for a year, and I'm going to continue to do so. And I'm good. I'm great. As long as my pants are clean, as you can see, I keep them clean always, right? I have 2 grays and 2 blacks, right? Let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then on Saturday night, I do laundry and I wear it again for the next week. And I'm good to go. And also because of this is very convenient because I can work out in this. I can get into a store with this. I can go to a restaurant with this. I can sleep comfortable with this. Right? So this is convenient for me. But you're going to see people wearing things that are making them uncomfortable just because they want to fit in. There's a lack of identity. A lack of identity. If you attach your worth, your value with the things you wear, you are constantly going to feel empty. Why don't you put that money into you eating healthy, into your education, into your ideas, into your business? And then you're going to see, and you're going to see them. The same people who are wearing those expensive clothes, you're going to hear them complaining about not having support or not having resources to invest in their ideas or to invest in their money, in their business. What if you can invest the money you invest on those dumb things that you don't need? You can invest it in your dreams. You can invest it in your goals. You can invest it in your ideas. But no, you prefer to look rich instead of actually being rich. I wear my brand every day. I wear it every day. So I think that's about it. And if you need to rewatch it and question yourself. How many of you don't think you are good enough? You don't feel powerful. You don't feel worthy because you don't wear brand clothes. No. If you're gonna wear a brand clothing, it's your choice though. It's your money. You spend your money however you please. Wear it if you want to wear it. It's on you. I mean, it's your money. At the end of the day, you choose where to spend it. But whenever you reach the point in where you are attaching, you are connecting, you are attached who you are as a person with the clothes you wear, you're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna feel empty because you're gonna keep buying clothes, buying the oil, the perfume, buying the shoes, buying the accessory, buying the material, just so you can feel fulfilled, so you can feel powerful, so you can feel worthy, so you can feel good enough. And I'm here to tell you, you do not need expensive clothes to feel powerful, to feel worthy, to feel good enough, or to have a good time. You don't. You don't. And also, if you think that, oh, because I want to be fashionable, what is fashion to you? Who said something is fashionable, and something else is not fashionable? Whenever I dress up, you're going to see me rocking this like nobody. I'm like, woo, those sweatpants, Jesus, so comfortable. I look so good in those sweatpants. Oh, for example, when I combine the blue with something red, and then, when you mix blue and red, you have purple, and purple represents like royalty. Or when I'm all black, or if I can wear all gray, those, and I feel good. I rock those sweatpants like nobody else. Oh, yes. Again, it's not about looking rich. It's about actually being rich. I do not attach my worth, my value, who I am as a person with the clothes I wear. I wear the same sweatpants, but guess what? I'm still powerful. I'm still worthy. I'm still successful. I have never considered myself broke. And even if my bank account does not show it, I have never and will never consider or see myself broke. Never. You are going to go broke to buy things to feel included, to feel valuable, to feel accepted, to feel valid, to impress people, the same people who give a damn about you. What is the point of you wearing expensive clothes but you don't have nothing to eat? What is the point of you wearing expensive clothes but where you live is like a trash can? It's dirty. It's broken. It's not even safe where you live. What is the point of you spending money in expensive brand but you are broken in the inside? What is the point of you spending money in expensive brands and you can't spend nothing on your ideas, on your business, or on your goals? What is the point of you spending money in clothing brand when you know you don't have that money, or you know that money can go into something more important? It is important for you to be healthy. It is important for you to be confident in yourself. It is important. But in order for you to be healthy, you don't need expensive clothes. In order for you to be confident, you don't need expensive clothes. In order for you to be successful, you don't need expensive clothes. In order for you to be rich, you don't need expensive clothes. You just need yourself and your mindset. Because as I said, a lot of people are walking on earth, on life. The most expensive thing they have is their clothes they wear. Me, the most expensive thing I have is me, my mindset, my energy. I don't attach my identity with the clothes I wear. I'm gonna keep wearing this for the next, I don't know, 2-3 years, because why not? I love it. It's clean, doesn't stink, still good, it's not broken, and I'm good with it. But don't forget though, it's your money. You choose however you spend your money. And yeah, regardless of what I wear, I'm still powerful, I'm still worthy, I'm still good enough. I feel as confident on these sweatpants as I can feel confident in a Gucci or Versace suit. I feel confident in those sweatpants as I can feel confident wearing a Nike pants. I feel powerful, I feel worthy, I feel successful, I feel confident wearing this as I can feel wearing a Rolex. I feel confident, I feel powerful, I feel good enough, I feel successful wearing this as of if I'm driving a Bugatti. I feel powerful, I feel confident, I feel successful wearing this as of if I'm wearing the latest Balenciaga shoes. I feel confident, I feel powerful, I feel beautiful, I feel good enough, I feel successful wearing this as of if I'm wearing the latest iPhone. My worth, my value, my potential, who I am as a person is not defined by the clothes I wear.